This ingenious anti-gun viral by Grey New York was a darling of the Cannes Lions this spring. For their sponsor, States United Against Gun Violence, a faux store is hastily built in New York City, urging first-time gun buyers to come hither. Then the actor salesman springs the trap.
You know, it's our most popular one. It's a 22 caliber 6-inch revolver. It's also a gun that a 5-year-old found in his parents' bedroom, went down and shot his 9-month-old baby brother with it.
When it says shooter, 5-year-old kid, dead one, what does that mean?
That's the history.
This is the gun that the guy
That's
shot.
the gun.
This is the one? This is the one that the kid used? Holy shit.
Affixed to each gun is the story of how that same model was involved in a tragedy. And as with any good story arc, key characters experience a catharsis.
I was pretty blindsided by just the entire history of every gun in the store.
And it made me actually think, I'm not gonna buy that gun.
Well, it's obvious guns are bad. Or are they? Wait a minute. This 2014 ad for arms manufacturer Daniel Defense gives one pause.
Now this is the center of my world.
Fine young ex-serviceman has come home to his young suburban family who's straight out of Central Casting, or Fox News.
My family's safety is my highest priority.
Note the music, which hints at lingering trouble in suburban Pollyanna.
I am responsible for their protection.
You see where this is going. Those gun control nuts are endangering this family. And this baby.
And no one has the right to tell me how to defend them.
You heard the Marine Reservist. No one, damn it.
So I've chosen the most effective tool for the job.
Daniel Defense. Defending your nation. Defending your home.
A quick side by each glance at these ads reveals a lot about their strategies. The gun shop was created as an online property that sought and won viral traction. It, yes, targeted those contemplating gun ownership and used the bait-and-switch style gimmick to ambush its shoppers. Where the Daniel Defense spot was proposed as a Super Bowl ad, very possibly created for the purpose of being rejected as inappropriate, saving the sponsor a cool $4 million in airtime cost and scooping at least that much in free publicity. Joining a long line of brands using the same trick, from GoDaddy to PETA to this.
Airborne, created by a teacher who was sick of catching colds in class, at drugstores everywhere.
Through its media choice, the online hidden camera device, Gun Shop skews young, progressive, urban, while Daniel Defense, insinuating itself in the annual wave of Super Bowl buzz, takes an emotional tack, directed, yes, aimed, at a slightly older, suburban, rural, conservative base, using a more classic formula. Introduce a rosy-cheeked protagonist fending off a scurrilous villain, and in rides a clean-cut arms manufacturer to the rescue.
Good-tasting cigarette.
Authority figures are a favorite device in advocacy messaging. By the late 40s, as the dreaded C word pervaded the tobacco world, some major brands sought street cred from doctors.
What cigarette do you smoke, Doctor?
20 years later, anti-smoking momentum had built to a point where PSAs could dispense with empirical argument in favor of potent, emotional shorthand.
Like father, like son. Think about it.
Step aside, please.
Stateside, the key emotional tribal debates wax biblical, with the omnipresent God, according to the ads, dwelling simultaneously on one side of the issue, then the other.
They choose, but nobody has the right to redefine marriage.
Pretty important to us. People hear about the good work that we're doing.
What you and I know, but what most viewers would never guess, is that advocacy messaging is not about changing anyone's mind.
Other types of plans. Oh, there's two squirrels chasing each other for a cone over here.
Oil sands proponents don't operate on the assumption that they'll sway any bleeding heart tree huggers. Just as tar sands pipeline opponents would never imagine winning over redneck robber barons of the oil patch.
Keystone XL. All risk, no reward.
A look at today's advocacy marketing reveals two key changes to the way public opinion is honed. The first is the media shift, from mainstream of broadcast and print to viral and social media. But that's merely a symptom of the really big change, a power shift from traditional authority figures to masses online. Collectively nameless, faceless, and anonymous, they are the dark matter of 21st century persuasion, like the crowd gathered around combatants in a schoolyard. Except now, victory doesn't go to the last one standing. Rather, it goes to the one perceived to be winning. I'm Mike Tennant.